This is Divya Meena, Assistant Professor, Government Girls College, Sikandra. Today's topic is about the poem Where the Mind is Without Fear. This poem was written by Rabindranath Tagore. Rabindranath Tagore is one of the greatest Indian writer who also wrote Jan Gan Man. This poem, Where the Mind is Without Fear, was composed in 1900 and it was first published in 1910. In 1913, this poem was included in his greatest work, Gitanjali. Tagore won Nobel Prize for Gitanjali in 1913. Nobel is the greatest prize for in the field of literature in the world, and Tagore was the first Indian writer who won this prize for his work Gitanjali in 1913. This poem was written when India was under the rule of British Empire and India had not got freedom. Indians were the slaves of Britishers. So through this poem, Tagore imagines a vision about India, how India would be when the Indians will be free from its slavery and when India will get independence. So the title of the poem, Where the Mind is Without Fear, it means when the India will be free, the Indians will not have any kind of fear. The mind will be free from the fear. So so through this poem, Tagore imagines what kind of India would be after the independence. So let us begin with the poem. Where the mind is without fear and is held high. It means when India will become free, the head is held high. The head of the people, here the head represent the dignity and the respect. Every person will live with the great dignity and respect as they were living the life of slavery before the freedom, where knowledge is free, where every person will be free to get knowledge without any kind of discrimination of color, caste, class, creed, religion, gender. So everyone will be free to get education, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls. Tagore here imagines about the world that world will not be divided into narrow domestic walls. The people will have a wide thinking and they will not divide world into small parts. So he imagines a kind of world where will not have any kind of discrimination based upon the caste, creed, color, religion, gender, poverty. So everyone will be free to live with dignity and respect and to get knowledge and education, where words come out from the depth of truth, where everyone will speak truth, and one person speak truth when he doesn't have any fear. So everyone will speak truth, where tireless striving stretches its arm towards perfection, where everyone work tirelessly. It means everyone will work laboriously and will get the perfection in his work, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way, where everyone will be intellectual and they have a clear vision and they have a intellectuality that show them the real reason into the dreary desert sand of dead habits. So he says that every person has got the intellectuality to see the real reason, where the mind is led forward by thee into ever widening thought and action, and where every person will move forward, where every person will be progressive in his thought and in his deeds into that heaven of freedom. So everyone will be free in his thoughts and action in the independent India. My father led my country awake. Here my father refers to the God. He urges to God to awake his country and to give wisdom and knowledge to every person so that they will do their best to make their country independent.